Hey, what's up guys? It's the Sports Blitz here, and we're back with another NFL mock draft. Before we jump into it, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. We're on the way to 800 subscribers. Really want to hit that before 2022 starts, so if you could help me out with that, that'd be super appreciated. We're going to do something new today. I've gotten a few comments asking me to do a 7-round mock draft for a team. I'm planning on doing one for each team this off season, but you know, where the NFL order isn't set in stone yet, I didn't want to start that quite yet. So instead, I decided to go ahead and pick a random team, completely random, and do a 7-round mock draft for it. How it'll be decided is there's a website here that it's called pickerwheel.com. You basically put in, whatever selections you want, and you can spin the wheel, okay? So we have all 32 teams listed right there. So we're going to spin it, and this will decide what team we are going to do the mock draft on. Titans. Okay, we're going to do a 7-round mock draft for the Titans. So let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, wanted to do that because I'm a Panthers fan. I didn't want to, just randomly choose the Panthers and have it be like a biased thing. Just wanted to choose a random team and start a mock draft. But we're going to do 7 rounds. We're going to go start draft. And right off the bat, I don't see anyone that I'd really want to trade up for. If I'm the Titans, I mean, there's a possibility of maybe one of the quarterbacks, but I think we're going to go ahead and just, let whoever it is fall into our laps and see what happens. We do have the ability to trade turned on, so there is the possibility of trading back for some of our picks. So let's go ahead and see who is on the board. Almost to our pick. I probably should have had the speed turned up a little bit. Alright, so we have a trade offer with the Saints, a 2nd and 3rd, pick 45 and 99 for pick 29. I don't like that. I'm not a huge fan of that. Then the Broncos giving pick 44. Yeah, I don't like that either. Lions offering pick 34 and... yeah, I really don't like it. I don't like any of those. So we're going to go ahead and see who's available right here. So I'll be honest. I like Ryan Tannehill. He's had kind of a down year, I'll admit. But he's still good. I mean, his star player, Derrick Henry, went down. It's really hard to, still maintain that level of production when a weapon that big really goes down for you. So I'm not giving up on Ryan Tannehill yet, so we're not going to be selecting a quarterback here in this first round. Looking at these options available, I'm a big fan of Nakobe Dean. I think this would definitely be a solid spot to take him. Let's see. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of other players available right here that I would love to take. Trevor Penning is alright, but I'm not super high on him. I think he's more of a 2nd rounder. So, Titans fans, let me know what you think of this in the comments section. We could either go Nakobe Dean, or we could maybe try to go back and take that trade with the Saints, see if we can get a guy like Zion Johnson. I am a big fan of Zion Johnson. I think he can play tackle or guard. If he's not there, Daniel Falele would still be there at pick 45. So, yeah, Titans fans, let me know what you think of this. I think we're going to go ahead and just go with Nakobe Dean. I think he's the safest player here. Plus, if we trade back that far, there's no guarantee that that Zion Johnson will be there. I think we're going to go ahead and take Nakobe Dean here. So we'll go down to the next pick here. Yeah, I should have sped up the speed of the draft here. So yeah, there goes Daniel Falele. There goes Zion Johnson. Although it was after the Saints, so really if we would have traded back, Zion Johnson would have been there, but it's alright. I think there's still a few solid offensive linemen available. Wow, Malik Willis falling clear down to the Falcons' second-round pick. That'd be absolutely insane if it lined up that way. So I guess the Titans didn't have a second-round pick. I actually didn't know that. So if that's a thing that you guys would prefer to take that trade earlier with the Saints, let me know. But yeah, we got another trade offer. This one is actually... This is an offer to move up. I'm not going to be moving up. I don't like that idea. Ooh, there's someone right here that the Broncos just took. I was about to say Bernard Raymond right there. If we could get him at the tail end of the third round, that'd be an absolute steal. I mean, I've seen him mocked in the first round quite a bit. I think he's more of an early to mid-second rounder, but even then, if we could get him at the tail end of the third, that'd be insane. Yeah, looking at it more, it's kind of looking like maybe we should have taken that trade earlier, because there's a few linebackers available. I think we're going to go ahead and take Jackson Kirkland. This is honestly a pretty good value as well. I mean, I think Jackson Kirkland's a mid to maybe late second rounder, so still getting him in the tail end of the third is really good value. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take that. My worry with him, though, is really that I think he needs to work on his hand placement and his footwork more. I think his footwork causes him to get bumped back into the quarterback too much. He definitely has a lot of... he basically just needs to improve, really is what I'm saying. But he's got really high potential. I think he can be really good. I really do. All right, so the Titans' fourth-round pick here. Let's see. Are there any good tight ends on the board? Sam Laporta. I'll be honest, I don't think I really know much about any of these guys. I haven't gotten quite that deep into my film watching yet. So I'm not super familiar with any of these guys. I did see there were some corners on the board. Josh Joby from Alabama. I'm not super familiar with him, though I know Alabama actually produces really good corners for the most part. So that's definitely a possibility. We already took an offensive tackle, so that's not needed. I don't think an interior offensive lineman would really be super needed right now. I think really if the Titans can fix, their tackle issues, they'd be good. I think we're gonna go ahead and go with Josh Joby right here. I think that'll really help. And again, guys, try not to roast me too much in the comment section, because again, like I said, there's some of these guys I'm not super familiar with. Like, we're, late into the fourth round. There's guys that I haven't been able to get to their film quite yet. So some of it, we'll be honest, you kind of have to wing it. So just understand that. Okay, looks like it'd still be quite a reach for Cole Turner right there. I think the Titans have plenty of running backs, even behind Derrick Henry, so I don't think a running back would be needed. They've got some good edge rushers. I mean, obviously Harold Landry and Bud Dupree. And then they've got, obviously, Jeffrey Simmons, who's an absolute beast inside. Ooh, I am a big fan of Tyler Vrabel. I will be completely honest. I have actually seen a little bit of his film. I know it's weird because he's projected this low. I do like Tyler Vrabel. I think in the possibility that Jackson Kirkland doesn't work out, Tyler Vrabel could honestly step in, and I think he'd do pretty decent. I'm probably going to get some flack for doubling up on offensive tackle. I don't know if you Titans fans are going to like this. I'm going to go Tyler Vrabel. I have watched his film, and I am a fan. Yeah, I really should have changed the speed of the mock. Alright, so the Bucks are wanting to trade back. They're offering... Honestly? Wait, why isn't there a number for that sixth right there? Oh, it's for next year's sixth. Honestly, I'd say that's a solid deal. I think we're going to go ahead and accept it. So, looking at what's available now, I still think we should take a tight end with one of these picks. Iowa State actually, if I remember right, actually produces pretty good tight ends. I want to say Iowa State is actually where George Kittle came from, and he was a 5th rounder. So, I mean, who knows? This guy might be good too. Let me verify that. Let me make sure that George Kittle was from Iowa State. Hold on. Yeah, he did play, or no, sorry, he played for the University of Iowa, not Iowa State. So, different school. He is still the highest available right now, though, so might not be a bad idea to go ahead and select him. I think that's what we'll go ahead and do right here. Okay, and then we've got another pick. Let's see who else is on the board. Man, there's literally just edges, linebackers, and then a corner and a safety here and there. Man, I don't think there's really a whole lot of guys here that the Titans would really need. I don't think safety's really a need for the Titans. I really don't. They could maybe use a little bit of cornerback help. I can't tell what the last part of his name is right there because it's cut off. But TCU, I believe, tends to make pretty good corners there. So yeah, let's go ahead and take him. Titans fans, I know this mock is terrible. I know I'm gonna get completely roasted, but I'm just having fun with it. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you know it's not too terribly serious. Again, when you get this late into mock drafts, there's not a lot of guys you really know a lot about. So, again, I'm going to admit it myself. This isn't a very great mock draft. So, but yeah, let me know your opinions of it in the comments section below. Let me know if you liked the Nakobe Dean pick earlier, or if you would have preferred that we accept that trade from the Saints. Let me know your thoughts. All right. So then for pick 217, let's see. Honestly, I don't think it'd be really that bad of an idea to double up on corner. Let's go ahead and just take the highest corner available in 7 banks. 7 banks, that's kind of a interesting name, but yeah, I'm just gonna double up on corner right there. I'm not sure, do we even have any more picks remaining? Nope, looks like that is going to be the end of the mock. So, yeah, again, Titans fans, let me know your opinion in the comment section below. I know this was an absolute, absolute shit show of a mock draft, since there were so many guys I didn't really know. But yeah, let's go ahead and review it. So we have, with our first round pick, taking Nakobe Dean from Georgia. Again, I am a big fan of him. I think he's a stud. I feel like the Titans do really need some linebacker help. I feel like last night in the game against the 49ers, yeah, you contained George Kittle really well, but I think that was Kevin Byard, really defending against him. So, I don't think that was really too much on the linebackers. I think there's definitely some linebacker help needed there. Then on the offensive line, I mean, in the late 3rd round, getting Jackson Kirkland, I mean, he's been mocked in the 1st round a few times. I have him as an early to mid, 2nd rounder. So, I mean, I think that's excellent value. I really do. Like I said, I'm not super familiar with Josh Joby, but Alabama produces good corners. Tyler Vrabel, like I said, I have watched some of his tape, and he looks really good. So even if Jackson Kirkland doesn't work out super well, we could see Tyler Vrabel get some reps, and I think he'd be pretty good. We got kind of just the best tight end on the board right there. Don't know much about him. Travius Hodges-Tomlinson from TCU. Don't know much about him, but, double up on corners there. I guess we got another corner, too, in 7 banks, so I think there's a pretty decent chance that one of them, could end up being a pretty decent corner for you guys. I think that's definitely a secondary that needs help in the cornerback room, but yeah, guys, let me know your opinions of that. Let me know if it was even a decent mock draft. Again, I know it's terrible, but thank you so much for watching. Again, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Later.